It was an April morning when they told us we should go. I turned to you, you smiled and said, how could we say no? Yeah, and the mighty arms of Atlas hold the heavens from the earth, from the earth. And I know the way, I know the way, I know the way, I know the way, people. Hello, my name is Kurt. Today I'll be talking about another MGTOW topic. Topic in this video will be health, wealth, and freedom. It's the only thing a man needs to be happy. Do not fall for the whole bullshit of like, oh, you need love and you need marriage and you need relationships. That's not true. Give me $1 million fucking today and I don't ever have to speak to a woman ever again in my life. I'll be a happy motherfucker. I'll buy myself a fucking Ferrari, a Lamborghini, buy myself a nice mansion, and we're living like professionals. We're living like champions. I don't need no nagging, I don't need no bullshit. So, like I said, it's a simple solution. Health, wealth, and freedom. If you have health, you're feeling good. You're going out there and you're conquering the world. And you're feeling good within yourself and everything. Wealth, it's simple. I said this in my previous video. It allows you freedom in a lot of different things. Let's say you want to take a 1 hour drive somewhere. Like you need to go somewhere that's 1 hour away, so to speak, right? You don't have any money. What are you going to do? You're going to walk there? You're going to ride the bike there? Whatever. If you have money, if you're wealthy, you could do whatever you want. You have the freedom to choose. You could take an Uber. You could rent a freaking Ferrari for a couple of hours for like $500. You could take a taxi. You could take the train. You could take the bus. You know, you could buy your own car. You know, you have money for your own car. You could go there. It's no problem. Same thing when it comes to food. And wealth and health is intertwined. Like, poor people will not be able to eat and take care of their health as much as wealthy people, you know? Food is not cheap, people. You want to get the best quality food, you know, you're in the mood for some restaurants, you know, you want some, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some high-class restaurants. Fuck it, I can't think of any right now, but you want some Olive Garden, you want some fucking Bertucci's, you want anything like that, you're going to have to drop like $50 or so, whatever. And when you're broke, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm really in the mood for some Olive Garden or whatever. Oh, but I got to settle for a $2 ramen noodle soup. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck all the bullshit that they say, people. Strive for wealth, health, and then freedom will come along with it. You could take a trip. You could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm going to be doing two things at once in this video because, you know, I'm all about using my time effectively. And we're going to be living like a champion. Today, I'm doing leg exercises. Or doing weighted lunges and shit like that. You got to work out your core. You got to work out your legs. And you got to work out your various muscle groups in your lower deck levels. In order to boost, shit, I almost busted my ass. In order to boost testosterone production. And all that stuff. You work on your core and your legs to establish a good base for the rest of your body. I do everything, people. Like I said, I do chest and arms one day. Next day I do abs. Next day I do legs. Next day I do shoulders and back. And then I keep going. There's no breaks for me. 7 days a week. There's a lot of people that tell you, oh, take 2 days break, whatever. If I take 2 days break, I know myself. I'm going to just kind of get fucking lazy. And then after 2 days pass, I'll be like, oh, I'm not really in the fucking mood for this. I don't feel like doing it anymore. So 7 days a week. Fuck it. Anyway, people. And here's another thing. A lot of women will ruin your wealth, your financial stability. They'll ruin your health because they'll stress you the fuck out all the time. There's a reason why married men drop dead quicker than single men. Because they got to deal with all the stresses. And even if your wife's a good woman, you know, you still got to pay the bills. You still got to, you know, take care of her. You got to take care of yourself if you have kids. all this stress, it weighs down on a man, you know? It weighs down on a woman too, but she has some weird emotional ways of dealing with it. A guy, you know, when you're fucking broke, and you gotta take care of other people and a whole family and everything, it really puts a toll on you. You feel worthless, you know? So, I'm not about that life. You know, money, take a trip to Thailand, fuck a whole bunch of chicks, you know, come back to America, whatever, chill out. If you have enough money, you could even, you know, settle down somewhere else if you don't like it in the USA. And you're living your life for yourself. Try to do that when you have a girlfriend. Try to do that when you have a wife. Honey, I'm taking a trip to Thailand to fuck a whole bunch of, you know, petite-ass Asian girls that are like fucking 18 years old, while you're like, while your girl is, for example, 26 or 27 or 30, whatever, you know? It's not gonna work, people. You only got one shot, people. You gotta live it up, you know? Stop living for others and start living for yourself. And don't fear criticism, you know? Because there'll be a lot of people saying, oh, you're a sleazy ass bastard and there's something fucking wrong with you. What's wrong with going on a sexual trip, you know, to sexual paradise and having a great fucking time? You know, these people want you to be a mangina. These people want you to be simps, whether it's your family members or whatever. Oh, you know, you should really settle down soon. You should really have kids soon, you know? No way. I'm gonna be living like a free bird, you know? All the money I have is mine. All the time I have is mine. Anything I want to do, I could do at any moment, at any time, you know? You stuck with a woman, you know, you're aching after exercise. Oh, please, baby, give me a massage. Oh, I'm too tired, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. Asian massage parlor, $60. They'll massage you like professionals. You'll leave there floating like a fucking angel. And, you know, it's not a big deal, you know? And that's the truth. This is the stuff they should teach men and boys in school. They shouldn't be teaching this mangina shit. This diversity shit and all this shit. You know? They should be teaching males these things. Like, you have to be self-sufficient. You have to rely on yourself. And don't be afraid to pay for shit that you want. Because in the end of the day, this world is consumer driven. You know, everybody wants to make money. Everybody has to survive somehow. So, you know, you gotta make money and you gotta spend it, you know? And these people, you know, during my whole entire school time, it was always like, oh, plan your future and all this stuff. And the teachers hint at, you know, all this bullshit. Oh, you know, you want a family, you want a wife, this and that. I always wrote essays like, dude, I want a mansion, I want a Ferrari, and I want a stash of coke. Well, I didn't write that in there, but they would fucking, you know, I would have problems if I wrote that shit in a school essay. But every time I wrote something like that, like a true MGTOW sort of lifestyle, they always gave me fucking bad scores. They gave me like a fucking C instead of a B plus or an A plus, and I wrote that shit like way better than most of the other people wrote their essays. But the other people, you know, wrote like, oh, you know, I want to be a lawyer and I want to have a wife and 3 kids and a house in fucking, you know, the mountains somewhere, this and that, blah, 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 or, you know, whatever. And the women is like, oh, I want to be a nurse or, you know, a model, and I want to move to California and I want to find, you know, they're not going to say I want to find a rich guy, but, you know, I want a guy that'll love me and have a fulfilling life and all this shit. What a fucking joke. This school system is fucking rigged. That's why if I was a professor, if I was a school teacher, I'd be a true pimp. I'd red pill all these motherfuckers. I might get fired because of it too, you know, because I'm not teaching the same brainwashing, the same curriculum all the other teachers are forced to teach. I would be like, yo, stop it. Especially if I would be teaching in another country, like Thailand or Cambodia or China, whatever, I'd be like, especially to the guys in the class, the male in the class, I'd be like, dude, don't be a beta male. Stop being a little bitch. Stop getting depressed, all this shit. You have women everywhere. Like, this is the paradise. You know, and I'd explain to them, I come from a fucking place where, you know, you gotta do all this shit on the down low and it's stigmatized and we're trained and taught all these different fucking things. Whereas over there, it's just commonality. It's just a way of life over there. So I'd say strive for it, you know. Thailand, go to Dr. BJ's and shit. This place where there's a whole bunch of girls that suck you off for fucking like $40. You know? Companionship and love. It's not necessary. I could get companionship from an animal. I could get companionship from fucking, you know, just doing shit online, talking to people and stuff like that. I could get companionship from friends, female friends, male friends. I don't have any female friends anymore. You know, I'm not a beta male anymore. If they're not fucking me, I'm not their friend. If they're fucking me, I'll stay their friend. Oh yeah. Anyway, people, peace out, you know? Think that shit through. Coming from a young guy like me, if there's anybody else out there, just, you gotta change your mind, you know? You were influenced and you were brainwashed into all this bullshit of modern day society, social justice fucking studies and women's studies and people getting liberal arts degrees and thinking they're fucking professionals. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, you know? But it's not easy to red pill people. I'm telling you right now, it's hard. You gotta start it slow. If you have somebody that's blue pilled and you want to change them into a red pill, like, you can't just be like straight up like, oh fuck women, fuck hookers, all this shit, stack money, get a Ferrari, do all this shit. They won't really listen to you. They'll think you're delusional, you know? You gotta do it one step at a time. Watch them and see all the things they go through in their life, like at the bar or whatever. Or they tell you like, oh yeah, you know, this weekend I went on a date with a chick and this and that. And they'll tell you this and this, and you red pill them in small doses. Be like, yeah, but did she give you anything? You know, did she give you a BJ? Did you get anything out of it? You know, how much money did you spend? Is it really worth your time? You know, stuff like that. Anyway, people, peace out.